Right now, the trial is underway for the man accused of trying to kill President Trump at his Palm Beach golf course last year.
Well, now to a heartbreaking story out of Charlotte. A young woman stabbed to death while riding the light rail train.
To one of the wildest attacks we've ever seen. There are two seniors who neighbors say have an ongoing feud. Now, one of them has pulled out a flare gun.
Let's wait a minute. The House will be in order. The House will be in order. Shh.
We're not going to have an intro today. What we are going to have is a moment of silence. Not just for Charlie Kirks, but for everybody. Something that's not stated on this video is we had a shooting at a local school. Now, for guns, not for guns. Democrat, Republican. Someone's life is someone's life. And I want to take a moment of silence because no one else is.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to We Can Fix It, where if we work together, we can fix just about anything. My name's Danny, and today on We Can Fix It, we are back on the 1989 Batmobile. We're fixing the front fender on it on the driver's side, and I have plenty of videos showing that I'm doing the plastic welding and the printing, and you know what? I find that boring, and I'm pretty sure you find that boring. So I'm just showing you this little bit of us working, and I think it's about time we go on ahead and just get to the video, and this way we don't have to have a voiceover. So the project's coming along pretty good, but let's just see how good.
Alrighty, so we're back in the game again trying to fix this sucker. The boy is finishing up some of these welds that need to be backed, so that way it doesn't come apart when we pick it up. And once we get this entirety of this whole front portion done, I got one more piece right here and one more piece down there, and I think I have two more down there. So once I get them printed and put on here, we're going to fiberglass this bad boy. That way it doesn't warp like the last one did. And then what we're going to do is we'll go ahead and dual fiberglass it. We'll fiberglass it twice, make sure she's good and sturdy, and then we'll start working on anything back behind this point, which is going to be the fender right here where it comes up, and the hood portion will come out right here and flow out to the back. And we've already got a bunch of that done, so this is actually something that needs to get done so we can line up the frame. And we are rolling actually pretty fast on it, faster than I thought. I was able to save a whole bunch of pieces from the other print that melted in the sun, and I do believe we're going to make something of this. When we get done with this, I'm going to flip it over and show you what we got. if you can't tell from looking at it from this point. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are at this point. Well, let me just rephrase it. Me and the boy has built this portion of the Batmobile so far, which is the front. I've already got a headlight, actually. I need to get the other side. I've only got one side, but I need to get the other. So, we're going to fiberglass this. This is not complete. You still have to have the back of it. This is where the front wheel sits, right there. So it still has to have the back portion of this. We're going to fiberglass this bad boy for two reasons. Number one, it's big and I don't have nowhere to put it. Number two is because if I do not fiberglass this and I sit it outside, it's going to warp. And I'm not going to allow that to happen a second time. No siree. Let me rephrase that. A third time. No siree. Alright, so right now what I'm going to do is cutting these into small square pieces. So that way I'll have smaller pieces to work with. And I'll be able to kind of piece it together as I go up. Once I get to the harder bends, I'll make smaller pieces and I will tear it by hand. So here is the beginning of fiberglassing the front end of the Batmobile. Once we're done with it, I'm going to put it back in the shed and then we're going to build onto it and fiberglass more. So here we go. Holy moly, I gotta start a video before my back breaks. So like I said, I put 2 layers on it. I have to finish putting a layer on up through here. I already did 2 layers on the inside of the turbine. From here all the way up and over here. There's only one more layer with that. And then naturally this side. This side I'll be able to pick the whole thing. I'm set it on its side so I can work on it. Holy moly. It's a little rough, but we're gonna get it. Oh man. It's got a little hot out here on me. I'm going and rest. I just got that little bit left. And then recover right above that fin right there. And I've made little pieces to go inside the fins. And then I'm done. I gotta go get me some water. This place is let's just face it, it's hot. All right, it's all done. You can see I left a little bit of a area right there that is undone. Let me get over here, I'll show it to you. So I left this little space right here. So that way it's all undone. The reason is because I'm going to be laying it down, all this good stuff. I can come back, sand it, fiberglass it, and then make this lip later. And it won't take too long. It won't take as long as doing all this. So it is done. And once it cures, it's going in the shed. And I'll be working on getting the rest of this fender done. All right. Well, we didn't really mess with the Batmobile today as far as the actual chassis portion, but we will. It will be, like I said, later to when I fix that. Oh, I need a seat. A little rough out here today. Lord have mercy. Well, that's it for today's episode. If you like what you see, you want to see more, Please like, comment, and subscribe. And remember, if we work together, we can fix just about anything.